Okay, first thing you're gonna want to do is open Asset Bundle Extractor. I use an older version. It's like the one that got released just before the latest one available at the time. I've been using this one for a long time, so I find it more a bit more comfortable to use this one instead of the latest one. So, but it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be pretty much the same. So yeah, you open Asset Bundle Extractor, then you choose File, then Open, and from here you gotta find your Zombotron root folder. It should be in your drive in which you have the game installed. Then you gotta find Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then you gotta find the game's name. In this case, Zombotron. Then Zombotron data, and you can just copy it or whatever you want to do, and paste it here, and then you gotta choose shared assets 0.assets. That's the file you want, because it has all these sprites and all these sounds and everything you can edit inside of it, so you don't really need anything else. Then you just gotta wait for this to open up. And here you can see there's a whole lot of things. You're not going to need all of them. There are some things you cannot edit so that easily. I'm not that experienced, and I haven't really tried editing anything like this, but I'm pretty sure you cannot do that without a professional program or something. If you want to edit what I edited to make my mod, in this case the main characters armors and helmets and all that stuff, you gotta search for Blaze Rush, which is basically the name of the folder, and also the name of the main character. It should be here, and you gotta now you have it here. It's as you can see, it's like a texture 2D, I think it's called. You just gotta click on plugins, export to .png, and save it wherever you want, here for example, and then you save it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to show you here. You should get a folder like this. It should be called Blaze Trash shared assets 0.assets and all that stuff, and here you have all of the armors and weapons and helmets you can acquire in the game. As you can see, I edited some armors and some helmets to make the mod that you can download. I'll leave a link to it in the description. I edited this armor. I mean, there's a problem, and it is that they're all separated. They are not together, so you gotta find which pieces of armor you want to edit one by one before editing them, because for example, this armor, this is like the chest plate, then there's this other piece of armor, then this one and this one and this one. They are all separated, so it might be a bit hard to find, but it shouldn't be that hard. And here's the Viabot helmet, which is the one I edited, and basically this is the file you are going to be able to download from Nexusmods, which is where I'm going to upload the mod. And basically you just have to make your changes to this file. Paint, I mean, I'm using Paint 3D. It's not a very advanced program, but that's all you need basically. And once you've make changes to this file using whatever program you feel like using, you just gotta save it, and you just have to go here again to shared assets .assets, and go find Blaze Rush again, first plugins, and then this time you have to press edit, and this window is going to pop up, and you need to edit, to click on load here. Here you just have to find the where the file you just edited is. In my case, it should be this one, and then you just click on it and press OK. From here, you just basically have your shared assets 0.assets folder, folder, sorry, here, and you just have to save it. You save it wherever you want to. In my case, I just prefer to save it here in the desktop. Then from here, you just can close this, and you should have it here. It is here in the desktop, and you can from there you can just drag it onto your game folder, and it should you should see this prompt to replace, because it's like it has the same name, so you just have to replace it, and there you go. You just have your mod installed. This is a method that also works for Among Us modding, because it has and also for other games. I find it most comfortable to use it when modding 2D games, because of course I'm not that advanced into modding, and I don't really know how to make mods for 3D games, but I feel like this program works really well for this kind of games. So here you go, you just have this, and now if you boot up Zombotron, you should see that you have your custom items now, and you can see all your edited files.